Okay, awesomeness. I am so excited you are here. This is MK Close Up. Let me spotlight myself for everyone. Okay, this is MK Close Up. And if you see me fooling with it, it's so I can let people in that might be late. My name is Pam, as I said earlier, and I am going to this session, this program was created specifically for our new consultants and our consultants who are friends and family or personal use, float back and forth between those, because it's an easy way without an agenda to kind of get in the loop about all of the things that you want to be using. My vision, if you hear me talk any time at all, you're going to hear me say in almost everything I do that our vision is that you, as a consultant or a guest, if you're a guest of one of our consultants, that you look and feel like $1,000,000 with our product as the vehicle. Truly, that's it. We want, if our friends and family consultants or personal use consultants, we want their moms and their sisters and their best friends and their coworkers to enjoy using the product and to buy that product retail from their friend who's in Mary Kay. She can't sell it to you wholesale. She loves you, but it violates her contract. So she can give you a little hostess discount or a little friends and family, little happy gift with purchase. But we want you to feel and look amazing, because the deal with that is as a consultant, you're your own best advertisement. And as a guest, you are a walking advertisement for us. And besides, every girl needs to feel and look like $1,000,000. You just do. So you're going to hear me go over a lot of products. I basically built this around my favorites. It changes a tiny bit each time, but it's generally like our favorite products. So as I said in the beginning, if you missed it and you weren't here, stay muted and I will stop the recording when we get to the end. And so any questions that you have that I didn't see in the chat, because I tend to be like squirrel, then we'll go over those. Or if you have any other questions, we'll go over those. So let's get started. Let me take a sip of something. I'm going to talk about skincare first, because if you were going to make, I always use the example of my grandmother's chocolate pie. My grandmother had a pie base, like from scratch. If you've never made a pie from scratch, like totally from scratch. And she had a base recipe that she changed depending on whether it was a lemon meringue pie or a chocolate pie or, a coconut pie. I knew it was going to do that. Yay. And so that's what skincare is. Skincare is not one size fits all. So if you're a guest here, one of the fun things you can do, actually, if you're a consultant, if you haven't done it, is to go to your app store on your phone and download the Mary Kay Skin Analyzer app. And so tonight, when you take your makeup off, in good lighting in the bathroom, scan your face with that app, and it's screenshot your scan, send it to your consultant, or if I'm your consultant, and then send her the list of products. Now, don't freak out if you're a guest. It sometimes is a long list of product, but we take that list and we fine tune it to make the perfect recipe, because you want to have the most results for the least amount of time and products invested. So the base of skincare is the same, but the things that we add are need specific based on like what I call the magic wand question. So the magic wand question is, if I were to wave a magic wand over your skin, in fact, go ahead and put this in the chat. Even if I don't see it yet, I'll go back and look at it. If I were to wave a magic wand over your skin, and that wand could fix or change anything that you didn't totally love about your skin. Like some people say I have pigmentation. Some people say it's super dry or it's super oily or fine lines, whatever it is that all the things you want to fix, put that in the chat, and consultants and guests, and I'm going to address that through our product. Well, the base is, if you had a teen or a preteen in your life, talk to your consultant. We have a brand new line that I swear to you, every single teen or preteen that's tried it has said the same thing. My skin feels so soft and clean and it's glowy, and it really is. It's a phenomenal line to get them started on really good skincare, and prayerfully stay with us and we can serve them for life, have clients for life. This is our miracle set. This is the only set we have that FDA allows us to say that it makes a difference in one day, that you can tell the difference in one day. This is absolutely a premier set. This is a good set if you are just starting with skincare, and you're not a teen or preteen, Or maybe you just want to address anti-aging today. You don't have anything you want to repair from past damage of skin. The only thing that's missing is you get to choose your eye cream. So we customize your eye cream, and I'm going to tell you about that in a little bit. But the eye cream that I would tell you to choose would be the one that goes with repair. It's absolutely our most potent eye cream. So it comes with a cleanser, a night product, a night recovery, and then a daytime defender. The daytime defender has a sunscreen in it. So if you're sensitive to sunscreen, we substitute that product. And then it comes with an antioxidant moisturizer. We don't put sunscreen in the moisturizer on purpose because so many people are sensitive to sunscreen, and that again lets us customize that. So this is called the Miracle Set. So you would choose that set or possibly this set, and this set is called the Repair Set. This is, everyone loves repair. This has a cleanser, a lifting serum, a day and a night solution. The night solution has encapsulated retinol. I'm going to talk to you about the difference in pure retinol and encapsulated. So if you're nursing or pregnant, you can't use this, and we substitute it for a night cream, and then your eye cream. This is the set that is more like if you would compare like to something that's sold at a Medi Spa. So this is to address past damage of your skin. Sometimes it's age specific. A certain age would definitely choose this, but it's not always. I have 20-year-olds that in their 20s that are using either this line or products from this line. So a foaming cleanser that everybody's obsessed with. It takes a tiny bit. This tube lasts you for forever, and it foams up and you cleanse your face. And then this lifting serum we call Botox in a bottle, or Spanx for the face. So I don't think I even need to explain that, do I? So it addresses the youth triangle right here and lifts, firms, tightens. It's the only thing in the set that you'll run out of in about 6 weeks. So a lot of times when people get this set, they go ahead and get a spare. Then when they get down to the spare, they replenish the spare because this is the product you don't want to do without. In fact, some people that want the Miracle Set, but they feel like they need just a little bit more, they'll add this and then this eye cream. Now, let me address that first. We have a state-of-the-art manufacturing facility in Lewisville, Texas, the only one of its kind in the United States. Zero landfill. All of our manufacturing occurs there. We manufacture product only for ourselves to sell to our consumer. And we don't outsell because there's only 5 manufacturers of cosmetics in the world, and all other cosmetics are made by the other 4. Because we have doctors on staff, our lab techs are on staff. Our research and development lab is on staff. We go through at least 2 years of testing before we release a product with a new ingredient. We formulate all of our sets to interchange. So like you could use the Miracle Set and add this Spanx for the face and the eye cream with no problem. If you do that on a counter line, very often, I would say 9 times out of 10 at least, you're going to say you use like a Chanel cleanser and a Lancome moisturizer. You're going to almost always have a reaction chemically from those 2 lines being used together because they weren't formulated or developed or manufactured to work together. Ours are. And that's one of the great things about having doctors on staff. So you're going to think whichever one you added last, say that you were using the Chanel cleanser and you added the Lancome moisturizer in. Well, whatever one you added last, you're going to think you're allergic to it. You're not. You are not. You're almost always not. You are allergic to what happened with the chemicals together. So it's important if you use another line to use that whole line of skincare. If you use our line, we can make the perfect recipe within our lines. We have another line that I love that's our Naturally line. And it is 100% natural. And I'm about to tell you, sometimes I tell this, sometimes I don't, but I'm about to tell you. Natural, okay. The FDA, we follow European Union guidelines. European Union bans it's getting close to 1,500 ingredients. So 1,468, I think, ingredients, 1,468. The FDA, which is the equivalent, not the equivalent, but the same type of organization in the United States, bans 13 ingredients in the cosmetic, skincare, and color industry. 13, 1-3. 1,468, 13. Well, we follow European Union standards because it's very important to us that you have like no parabens, no phthalates, no sulfates, all the things. And so they also do not have a term in FDA for cosmetics and skincare. They have it for food. There's no organic, natural, clean, non-toxic, all cruelty-free, vegan. None of those are actual medical terms with the FDA for cosmetics and skincare. They are all marketing terms. So in order for something to be declared natural, like our Naturally line, it has to, there's only 2 companies in the world that will certify it, and they have to certify it starting at raw materials, research and development, manufacturing, production, packaging, and then the sentences they're allowed to be said about those products. And they'll certify it. Ours is certified by Cosmos EcoCert. And we're very excited about that because we truly are 100% natural in that line. Now, if you're talking about that in general, then a product without that type of technology and medical clinical, advancement behind it would have to be kept in the refrigerator. It would probably spoil in a week, would have no safe preservatives in it. So that's what we're talking about. So I want to tell you that because a lot of people think, oh, if they say it's this or they say it's this, it's not. It's a marketing term. So I just saved you a ton of money. So it's important to know those things for yourself. Again, we want you to look and feel like $1 million with our product as the vehicle. So let me throw in some things real quick, and then I'm going to talk to you about clinical solutions, which is one of my favorite things. We have a clinical line. It's called Derma Cosmetics. Formerly, before we were allowed to market this and serve our customers with this product, you could only get those products in a plastic surgeon's office, a med spa, or a dermatologist's office, like Pure Retinol and all the actives. Game changers for your skin. So I'm going to talk to you about that in a minute. First, I'm going to talk to you about this. When you cleanse your face, we talked about the 2 different cleansers, the Miracle Cleanser and the Repair Cleanser. You always want to do a double cleanse. Well, I don't know if y'all live anywhere. I know we have Mississippi, Alabama, Louisiana. I know we have all sorts of states on here, but I don't know if y'all live in the heat where I do, but I don't think it matters just in the heat. I think it matters like pollution and humidity and just all the things. This micellar water is a great pre-cleanse for a double cleanse. And so you just put it on a cotton round, put it all over your face, and then you use your cleanser. And it acts as a magnet for all the dirt and grime. It's also a great, like, if someone just had a baby, she needs a lazy girl cleanse, put this by her bedside. Or at the gym, you need a quick cleanse before you go actually clean your face. Wonderful micellar water. This is definitely something I would also add to the teen and the preteen line with their skincare. Because, a lot of times they're involved in sports and things like that. This is our best selling product. Okay, so I'm not a YouTuber, but can you see how it's separated? This is our oil-free eye makeup remover. Another European Union standard. The FDA allows people to say that companies to say that something is oil-free if it has up to a certain percentage of oil in it. The European Union does not. It has to be period oil-free or you can't say it. And this is oil-free. So the top part is for like waterproof products. The bottom part is for everything else. You just shake it up till it's cloudy and put it on a cotton round or whatever, but I use a cotton round. Lay it on your eye, your mascara, your eyebrows, and then wipe gently. And it comes off so thoroughly. Sometimes you think, those are my lashes. They're not, but it comes off so thoroughly. So that it's a product that if you ever use, you will buy in multiples. My daughter always uses story. My daughter has someone that buys like 7 at a time. And she was like, she told her, she said, you don't have to buy so many. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going out of business. She says, no, I need 2 for the house. I need 2 for the camp, and I need 2 for the RV, and 1 is a spare. And she's like, okay. And so she always gets them in multiples, and they're great gifts too. So oil-free eye makeup remover. Once you start, you will never stop. Okay, we're going to talk to you about Mix and Mask. This is okay, and this is our mask applicator. It's the color of my pink Cadillac. I love it. It's silicone. I love it because do you ever get like stuff in your fingers and you're like, You can use this to actually apply it, put it on there and apply it, and it's awesome. You can tell this one I've demoed with because it's quite wonderful. So it's a great gift with this. So this is our charcoal mask. This is our moisture gel mask. This is like detox. This is adding back moisture. This charcoal mask, I think everyone needs this. And you may not do it if you're dry, I mean, you can do it all over your face. It's definitely good for you. But sometimes people will do in the T-zone, and then they'll take the moisture gel mask and do the rest of the areas. But pore-wise, our pores can hold up to 7 years of debris. Can anybody tell me in the chat if they already knew that? I did not before this was introduced. 7 years. But that's what happens. We get calls at like 29, 39, 49. People are like, help me. I call them the panic calls, but usually those people are people that have always had great skin. They've really never had to fool with it. They've cleansed, they've masked when they felt like it. They've slapped some moisturizer on, but they've just really never had to fool with it. And all of a sudden they're noticing pore enlargement. Maybe their makeup's not staying on quite the same. Just the finish, of their skin is different. Well, that's because their pores have accumulated gunk, and their pore is actually getting larger. So this is like a vacuum for your pores. So I would suggest you do it at least once a week. If you have anywhere normal combination oily, I would do it twice a week. And if you've got a teenager, I would gradually build that battles acne or battles, just the oil. I would gradually build them up to 3 times a week. You put it on, you avoid the eye area, you let it dry for it takes about 20 minutes, and you'll see it turn colors. If your skin's dry, it's going to turn lighter. If your skin's oilier, it's going to turn darker. If you have a pimple that's about to form or some gunk that's in your, sorry about that, some gunk that's in your pore, it's going to be white because it's detoxing that. And this vacuums them out. So it's wonderful. It has activated charcoal, which absorbs up to 200 times its weight in impurities. It has rosemary. It has honeysuckle. It has eucalyptus, which makes it smell so good. And then it has our proprietary ingredient, the extract from the navy bean, which is an extreme brightener for your face. We have that extract in a lot of our products. So that's the charcoal. It's hard for me to refrain from smelling it. This moisture gel mask, you can use as a mask. It's not an anti-aging product per se. It's just to replace moisture, but it is a gel. So it's great for all skin types. It's like, let me see if I can get a little bit out so you can see it's a gel. My mom if you've ever seen a picture of my mom sleeps in this every night, and her skin is fabulous. In fact, we made a list eventually because so many people said, whatever Ruby uses, I just want all that. Her name's Ruby. And we made a Ruby list because, Ruby list. Most of us use it this way. Most of us, sorry, I thought someone was at my door. Most of us do our whole nighttime skincare routine, even moisturizer, nourishing oil, whatever you're going to do. And then we put this on the last thing. Now, I feel a little tacky at first, but it takes seconds for it to untacky. I don't know a term for that. So you're not going to slide off your pillow. It's going to soak in. When you wake up in the morning, your skin is going to feel like butter, like a baby's booty. So soft. And those are each like 26. So they're I won't remember prices for everything. This is 12. So that makes a cute little gift. If you want to do both and then do the applicator, it makes a really great little gift. We're already coming up on Christmas time. Oh, I see somebody asked me what gets junk out of pores. A good skincare routine and that charcoal mask. Okay, I'm going to talk to you about exfoliation. This is our microdermabrasion set, and this is our glycolic peel. Our microdermabrasion set is a physical exfoliation. Love this product. It has the same crystals in it that if you go to a esthetician's office, Medi-Spa, and you have a microdermabrasion treatment, they're alumina oxide, not aluminum, because when somebody said that, I was like, alumina oxide crystals, and you just massage that all over. I keep this in the bathtub or the shower while your skin's wet from cleansing. You take about a quarter size and you massage it all over your face and your neck, and then rinse it right off. Keep it wet so it's not dragging. Keep it soupy. And then once you get out of the shower, you follow up with this serum, and then you can go on with the rest of your routine. This is a pore minimizer serum. This can actually be used every single day. This you only want to use every other day. And on the off days, I do this. This is a chemical exfoliator. This happens to be my favorite exfoliator we have. I'm kind of obsessed, so is my daughter, with this product. It has a long name, but I'm going to read it to you in case you're searching for it in a book. Time-Wise Repair Revealing Radiance Facial Peel. I know, I just call it the peel. But I need to tell you, your skin does not peel. So if you've ever had a chemical peel at an esthetician, they range in intensity, but with almost all of them, even the mildest, you will notice some anywhere from major flaking off of your skin to alligator peeling off of your skin. And when your skin's through peeling 2 weeks later, it's fabulous. But I just can't do the downtime, of not putting makeup on. So this is delivered in a marine botanical glycolic acid, same type peel. And it not only exfoliates the surface cells that are sitting there, which causes the finish of your skin to not look good. And it also causes you not to be able to receive your moisture products, but it also goes deeper to break apart the ones that through environment or through the gunk in your skin have been holding on to each other. So you just literally cleanse your face, avoid your eye area. I actually avoid the kind of corner of my nose. That's a little sensitive for me, so I'm just a weirdo. So you don't have to, but I'm just telling you I do. I put it all the way down my neck and on my décolleté. I grew up when we put iodine in our baby oil and fried ourselves on top of the university roof. And so before skin cancer was invented. So if that's you, if you're in my age bracket, then you can do that too. But I believe in doing everything to your neck and your chest that you do to your face. Leave it on for 10 minutes, wipe it off. Riley told me the other day she leaves hers on for 20 minutes. I was like, you do? And she's like, try it, Mom. I was like, okay. Well, we both have super sensitive skin. So I was like, I will try it. Okay, this is glycolic peel. I would do it on the off days that I didn't microderm, or I would at least do it twice a week. You do not want to be on a good skincare routine and not have an exfoliation product. So cleansing, moisturizing, exfoliation, those go hand in hand. Okay, let me take a sip of something. Any questions so far? Put them in the chat. We won't do verbal questions until I stop recording. I'm gonna tell you something fun. This is fun. I always think I should be able to screen share. Oh man, what did I do? I sliced one of them in half. Sorry, my bad. I need to fix that. Okay, so look how pink and sparkly they are. See where I sliced one right there? Those are our eye patches, our hydrogel eye patches. And y'all, I put these on in the mornings when I'm doing my quiet time, and I'll have my hot tea and just, let them absorb. The before and afters are killer. Like I would just be able to show you a before and after. And that's what I'll do. I'll get them printed and laminated, and then I'll show you, and you'd be like, okay, I want a jar. But hydrogel means gel suspended in a water matrix. And what it does is it super moisturizes that puffiness prone area and takes the puffiness out. And it also brightens that area. It's just incredible. They make the best gift. Everyone loves them. And now I'm not talking like TJ Maxx. I love me some TJ Maxx, but I'm not talking TJ Maxx. I'm talking about like if you go to a really nice place to buy eye patches, usually it's about $60 for 4 sets. That's usually a pretty normal price. This is a whole jar of 30 pairs for $40. So like I said, I won't remember all the prices, but that's amazing. Okay, let's talk about retinol and boosters, and then I'll talk to you about some fun color things and body care, and we'll be through. If you are 20 or over, your answer to do you need retinol is yes. Retinol reverses time. So if it's acne scarring, if it's discoloration, if it's the general, condition of your skin, just retinol. But I want you to hear me. I want you to hear me. So, sorry, I was reading a question. I'll answer that when we're off. Remind me, Tanya or Tanya. Is it Tanya or Tanya? Remind me, and I'll answer when we're off recording, because that is a good question. I want everybody to hear that. You need to do the retinization. Inside this box is a 8-week retinization process. It's unique to us. Most people just throw retinol at you and go, here, and it's pure retinol. You can irritate your skin by putting a pure active on your skin if you don't follow a routine. So trust me, follow the routine, but in 8 weeks, you won't have to worry about it. Your skin will be retinized, and you will start to see the results after about a week. It's incredible. So pure retinol, and then you'll just replace it. Now, this is the Calm and Restore milk. This is just to lessen the effects and just soothe your skin. So I still use this with this, but some people just replace this and they just use retinol. But as I said, I'm super sensitive. So in that same clinical line are 4 boosters. You know, we were talking about the magic wand question. We were talking about how to customize your skincare experience. Almost everybody will use one of these. Usually almost everybody uses one of them. Sometimes you'll use 2. I use 3. I don't know if it's because I have it and I can or because I need to, but I use 3. And I love having great skin. It's just one of my favorite things. So they do different things. This is the HA plus ceramide. Ceramide is actually what's your surface of your skin is made up of. HA is hyaluronic acid. So this is for deep moisture. If you're an oily girl, one of the common problems with oily skin is your skin is dehydrated. So it's constantly overproducing oil, trying to overcome the fact that it's dehydrated. So oddly, this deep moisture and a facial oil, I know it's crazy. I'll tell you about it in a minute, but my oily girls have been like, it is totally dramatically decrease their oil production. Okay, so this one is for deep moisture. This is the one I said almost everybody uses. These actives are not meant for teenage skin. Teenagers are all over TikTok about all the actives. There's only one I'm going to recommend. They could use the HA, but if you use too many actives on a teen or preteen skin, it damages their skin barrier for later and sometimes irreparably. So the ferulic acid and niacinamide brightener, they can use this one. Niacinamide is the #1 trending ingredient for 2024, and it has so many uses. One of them is an extreme brightener. So if you feel like you've lost that finish of your skin, you can use this to restore that brightening agent. And also, when you use niacinamide every single day, it is an acne superpower fighter. So it's one of its hidden things, but it does so many things. The ferulic acid with it just helps to increase the results. So that's that one. This one is PHA and AHA resurfacer. This is if you can't use retinol, say you're nursing or pregnant, or maybe you're one of the tiny minute percentage of people that are sensitive to retinol. There's a very small percentage, but then you can use this as an option and it helps to resurface your skin. And the PHA and AHA stand for polyhydroxy acid and alpha hydroxy acid, which they're just really great for just completely resurfacing and getting rid of texture. You know, we're always going to have texture. Our skin is skin, but that smooth, flawless, filter-like look. This one is C plus resveratrol. C is for fine lines and resveratrol fine lines. So if you start to notice lines here, 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 it's great for that. It also will turn kind of an amber color as you use it because vitamin C oxidizes in oxygen and it turns a little color. It's still potent. It's just what it does. It's just vitamin C. Okay, so those are from the clinical solution. Let's look at something fun. This is a great treat for yourself or a great gift. A lot of times people will pair this with our roll-up bag, which is what I got everything out of. This is our roll-up bag and it swivels. The thing swivels and then it Velcros on. It's amazing. I keep one packed for travel so that all I have to do is grab and go. And a lot of times people will take that empty and pair it with this. It makes a great gift that's still under 100. This brush set comes with, and if you've never applied your makeup with brushes, I would have said, because I'm an 11-minute in the bathroom girl, that's why I don't straighten my hair anymore. I would have said, it's fine with your fingers until I used a brush. I was like, okay. So this is everybody's favorite. It's our cheek brush. It's angled and it has a divot where you can squeeze it to do your contour. The big powder brush, it comes with an angled eyeshadow brush, which is great for the bone, a smudge brush, which is great to use like if you'd like to use eyeshadow as a liner, and then a blending brush. And this container. If you compare this pricing with the same container and the same quality brush on the counter, the average price is $250 to $325, $375 as a high, and this one's $56. So it's wonderful, wonderful. Okay, I'm going to show you our compacts really quick because I love that they're environmentally pure and they're customizable and they're magnetic. And then I'm going to talk like really fast for the rest. Okay, so this one is an example of our always call it, is it perfect or pretty? It's one of those. I always call it the wrong thing. You too can drive a pink Cadillac. This one has a contour, a blush, a highlight, and 3 shadows. You can literally make them up. You can put 12 shadows. You could put 6 shadows and then a blush and a highlighter. You can make them up however, and it's the only one with a mirror. I'll tell you why the other one doesn't have a mirror in a minute. And super easy. Good to go. Take it in your purse. This one is the same, but I made a blush brick out of it. So blush brick is a makeup artist technique to take, this one's a cool, I'm a warm girl, 3 blushers in your tone and then a highlighter. And that's the highlighter on this end. And then you just sweep it across there. It's a really, or you can use one or the other, but usually it's a sweep. That's what a lot of makeup artists do. This one is what I call the Mac Daddy. If you're trying to open it, you open it on the logo side. And this one I have all the eyeshadows in. Now, if you're OCD like me, you'd be like, fill up that holes. So you can put your shadows, you can put your blush brick on this side, you can put powder, pressed powder, you can put all sorts of fun things and make this up. Now, this doesn't have a mirror because we found when we put a mirror in the big one, people would like put them in their travel bags and not put them in their carry-on, different things, and they would break and they would ruin their whole collection with the glass. And we were like, we do not want people going through that. So we didn't put a mirror, and we were able to make it super thin too. This one is awesome if you're just going for a weekend trip and you just want to put, like I'm the person that could wear the same 4 shadows the rest of my life. People go, you should try a color. I should do that. I have them. This one, you can just put a look in. And I've done them for teens before. They're just now wearing makeup. And I'll do like a really neutral blush and 1 highlighter shadow, and their moms love it. It's a cute little gift. Okay, so that's the Petite palette. I'm going to show you a couple more things and then I'm going to shut up. Ooh, I'm doing a little bit better than last time. Okay, this is our Melt Proof Your Makeup. I would never live without these 2. If I had to choose, someone asked me the other day, what if you had to choose just one? I would probably choose this one. This is the foundation primer. This tube will last you forever. It takes very little, but after you do your moisturizer, you put your foundation primer on before you apply your foundation. I love to apply my foundation with this brush. It's really dense. It's called a blending brush if you're looking in the book. And then we have a liquid foundation brush too. This one is kind of gives you an airbrush look. I don't know if you can tell, I've had my makeup on since early this morning. And the other one is awesome. Riley prefers that one, but I don't know. I just love this one. I told her the other day, you need to try this. She's like, I'm afraid I'll get hooked on it. I said, well, it's okay. We have it. Then this will keep your makeup on. It'll keep your finish smooth. It's almost like if you've ever painted a wall and you spackle it first to get it really smooth. It's like spackling for your face. And then this is our finishing spray. You just shake it up after you finish all your makeup, your cheek, your lips, everything. And you elbows length apart, spray your face. They say you can do an X and a T. I just do this. And it has a 16-hour staying power. Well, because I don't like to be in the bathroom, I'm an 11-minute girl. I don't want to touch it up. I barely can remember to put my lip gloss back on. I'm just not frou-frou-y, Now, if you're frou-frou-y and you love it, I think that's awesome. But I'm just not frou-frou-y. So I like it that it stays on. And today I went in and I fixed my lips because I'd eaten and talked and drank and all the stuff. And I sprayed that again and did nothing else. Just freshened up because I'd had it on since about 7:30. So I got dressed late today. So that's awesome. This is our nourishing oil. I save this to last so that I'm running out of time because I'm obsessed with this product. Oh, and when I'm talking about Riley's like, can you tell Mom really likes the nourishing oil? I mean, like, it's awesome. And that at night, it's a glass dropper in a glass bottle. I take a full dropper. Let me see if I can get it all the way up. Higher than that. I take a full dropper, I put it in my hands after my moisturizer, and I put it all over my face, down my neck, and right here. And my arms, I put the leftover. I put everything that's left over on my hands so that my hands will stay young. All my skincare, just put it all over. It's also good for the tips of your hair. It's good for your cuticles. It's good for your body care. I take our Time Wise Toning Body Lotion. And if it's toning and you don't need it, do not tell me. Because I love you. I want you to be my girlfriend, and I'm going to throw it at you if you're like, I don't need any toning. Anything that jiggles, you can put it on. So I put it on my whole body. It moisturizes for 24 hours. It takes very little, but I squirt it here. and I put a dropper of the oil in my hand with it, smooth it together, and then smooth it all over. Heavenly. But if you'd have told me I was putting oil on my face a year ago, I'd be like, you crazy. You crazy. Because I'm combination. I was super oily. Then I got combination with age. And it literally hydrates your skin and decreases your oil production, and you smell and feel amazing. So, all right, have I sold you on the nourishing oil? Okay, the last thing I guess I'm going to do, I'll pull these two products because these are fun. I'll pull these three products and then I'll shut up. This is our lip gloss. I love it. I'm going to put it on so you can see it. Let's see if you can see it. It's got a huggy applicator. You tell? And it's not sticky at all. And this is my favorite color, Sheer Illusion. But I love several. I'm a neutral girl, a neutral and warm girl. And everyone loves it. Great color selection. And our deeper colors, if you like a bright red or a bright pink, are pigmented and they stay that way. This is our new clear brow gel. We brought it back and I love this. Like, I don't know if you can, I don't know if I can do it and you can see. Look at that. You get kind of a soft laminated look. Yeah, you can tell. Love it, love it, love it. And then this is one of our mascaras. We have several. Isn't mascara like, it depends on what brush you want. It depends on what look you want. Mom has to wear waterproof because her eyes water a lot. So just depends. But this is my favorite. Well, this and the Ultimate are my two biggest favorites. I like three of them. Okay, see the brush has an hourglass? And then look at the tip. It has bristles. You can get all the way in the corner of your eyelashes, both ends, because of that little tip. It's called Fanorama. And then the last thing I'm going to talk to you about is satin lips. Everyone knows about satin lips. The lip scrub I keep in the bathtub and a couple times a week when I do something in there like a scrub or whatever. I'll scrub my lips and then rinse it off. And then the lip balm you can use morning and night. It's a great moisturizer, even as part of your skincare routine, and it will moisturize your lips for 6 hours. And it has no menthol or alcohol. If you're going to use a lip balm, don't use one with menthol or alcohol. That recreates dryness. Okay. I think I'm going to shut up. Oh my gosh. I'm going to shut up. I'm going to stop the recording. When we get through today in about 10 minutes, you're going to get a link texted to you that gives you a sheet of everything we talked about. And you can save that to your phone and it'll help you know what you want of what we talked about to feel and look like $1,000,000. Let me stop the recording and then I'll take any questions before I disconnect.